Hey guys, I wanted to send you a video, partly because this year did not end the way I thought it was going to end. No one saw this coming. I've taught for 10 years and teachers have taught for way more, and yet this has never happened. I personally feel like you were robbed of the end of your 5th grade year. There's so much that we had planned and wanted to do with you that just didn't happen. Matter of fact, my classroom is set up and ready for March. And it's May. I feel like I'm going back in time seeing all of this. I'm so sorry that you didn't get a chance to finish your 5th grade year the way you thought you were going to. We didn't get a chance to have closure with a 5th grade slideshow and you saying goodbye to all of your friends in the school. Some of you have been with us since kindergarten. And so this is very much so like family to you. It hurts sometimes not being able to do the things that you really want to do. Trust me, I know. This past month has been interesting and somewhat a little disappointing. But I wanted to tell you a couple things that were on my heart. I felt like writing you a letter wasn't enough. I felt like I wanted to be with you, but we can't touch. We can't hug. And again, it's not fair. It wasn't supposed to be this way. And that's the thing that I've learned as I've gotten older. That sometimes you want things to happen, you're looking forward to things happening, and it doesn't end up the way you wanted it to. But we're going to be better people for this. What do I mean by that? I know that I've learned through all of this that I'm really going to appreciate spending time with people. That when they're right beside me, I'm going to actually listen and be intentional about having conversation and being near them and not taking that for granted. I've even learned that something so simple as kneeling down next to a kid and helping them fix a problem is so much easier than trying to give feedback on Google Classroom or a computer. So, I'm a better teacher because of all of this. And even though we get better or we're going to become better, it doesn't make it any easier. Some of you have experienced a really rough go this past month. You've experienced some tough things. Or maybe your parents have, your family has. Maybe you've lost a loved one. And I'm really sorry for that. I think it was really hard sitting in my own dining living room and feeling like I wasn't able to help much at all. I didn't really feel like a teacher. Did you feel like a student? But here we are. So, I'm going to do my best to get through this. And if I cry, I'm not sorry. Sorry, but not sorry. Because I really am going to miss this group. Y'all, this was my 10th year. In teacher world, that's a golden year. I'll never forget this year. And I have a pretty good memory about students and their names. You are unforgettable students. I look back at the beginning of the year and remember how some of you were so incredibly shy. Some of you came into the middle of our school year and you were nervous about making friends or adapting and how that was going to play a part. But now, some of you are incredibly confident. You are confident about the way you solve a math problem, or you've become more of a reader and you didn't anticipate that. I'm going to really miss our time together. I'm going to miss playing Spotify music in our classroom and people singing along and laughing. I'm going to miss playing games in math. Oh my goodness, I'm going to miss that. I'm going to miss that some of you who are the quietest of people would have conversations with me at recess. I will forever remember this year because you are the first year that established their own routine of playing kickball during recess. Having to buy equipment and a scoreboard, y'all made that happen, and you learned how to respect each other and play along and enjoy the game. So many good memories this year. And I really do wish I could follow you to middle school. I know some of you actually want me to become a 6th grade teacher at middle school. I am certified, but I won't be teaching in middle school. I want to wrap you in bubble wrap and protect you. Because middle school is different. Trust me, I know. All these kids from all these different elementary schools come in, and just a lot of personalities, and you have to decide whether you're going to stay friends with someone you've known since elementary school or make new friends. And sometimes you just naturally go your own separate ways. If you were best friends in 3rd grade and then all of a sudden you're not in middle school, sometimes that's okay. It's all a part of growing and learning and deciding what you're going to do. So I want to give you some advice because you know me being the teacher. I want to encourage you. Middle school is hard. Not to mention crazy, weird, you're an emotional wreck. Yes, you will be an emotional wreck. Your body's growing, remember? So on top of that, schoolwork might be hard. It's supposed to be. You're growing and getting older, so therefore your work should be getting harder. So what do you do when you don't know what to do? See the bright spots. That's something that I was taught this past year, that phrase, bright spots. What that means is that focus on your work. I know that's really hard for a kid to do, but the reality is that's why you're at school, work. So you can grow in your intelligence, but some of that work ethic is built, and when you become an adult, you learn and know how to work hard. You know how to find those strategies to solve those problems. So you're laying a foundation for being an adult. And you want to be an awesome adult. See the bright spots in the people around you. Like I said, middle school is weird, hard, and nerve-wracking. So if you're nervous, can't you imagine somebody else being nervous too? If you see somebody who feels upset, something's wrong or something's going on or they feel alone, be a bright spot to them. Hey, how's it going? How's your day? Day's bad? Let's talk about it. Or if your day is not going well, talk to your friends. Be a bright spot in the fact that you are talking it out and not holding it in. Also, be kind to your teachers. I know that I have set the bar high for teachers. Not everyone is awesome as me, but some teachers take their job very seriously. They're there because they love students and they love their job. So make it easier on them. Just know that they have to deal with and teach over 100 middle school kids, and that, my friends, is not an easy thing to do. So be a bright spot for them. When things get hard, don't give up. It is frustrating, and that's okay. But like I said, if it's hard, find a strategy. Find somebody who can help you. Try to figure it out. Complaining is not going to get you anywhere. Whining is definitely not going to get you anywhere. Have that can-do, we got this mentality. Buck up, and you'll be okay. I promise, you'll be okay. I don't know. I really do wish that you had a phenomenal year this year. I wish that you will look back and say that 5th grade was different for me. That maybe I did something that never even thought of was considered learning, like pie in the face. Who knew that you could eat whipped cream all day and learn math? And that's cool. Some of you may not have enjoyed this year, and that's okay too. But I hope you understand that you are an unforgettable kid, that you are an incredible kid. You might think that I'm not special, or Miss Williamson won't remember me, but that's not true. I will remember you. So, when things get hard here on out, I'm here for you. If you don't know how to get in touch, I got the same email and phone number. I'm here for you. I don't know what this summer is going to hold for you. I already know that some of you are moving. I've heard that some of you are going to a different state, which is crazy. Some of you might be staying put and doing the same thing that you've always done, and you'll be going to Lake Gibson. No matter what, I want you to know a couple things. I want you to know that you are a kid, that you need to laugh and love life and not take it so seriously. But you also need to understand that you matter. Sometimes when we get into middle school or we get into that thing, we're not as confident. We start comparing ourselves to all these different people. And the truth is that what I saw in you this year was phenomenal. So many of you worked so hard that if we did take the FSA, you would have crushed it. And I'm really sad that I don't get a chance to show you those scores, to show you how much you rocked it and how much you have grown from being a fourth grader. I wish I could get it back. I really do. I wish I could sit with you this summer and sit with you next year and tell you every single day, good morning, until you say it back. And remind you that you are the only you there is. And you could decide to do anything, be anything. But that's what I want you to remember, is that anything could either be a positive thing or a negative thing. Choosing to be kind is hard. Choosing to work on an assignment even when you would rather record TikTok videos and go on Fortnite is hard. But it makes you a better person. And to me, that's the end goal. I'm really sad that I don't get a chance to be with you on the last day of school, to hug you tight and remind you that you are loved and will always be loved. I really wish that we had the last day of school so that you could see that slideshow and that you could recap all of the amazing moments that you had this year, even if there were a few in your mind. I really wish you could see you from my perspective. My year has been made memorable, partly because of coronavirus, but on the other hand, because of you. Most of the time we think that it's the teacher and the grade that has changed us, but I really do believe that each and every single one of you have helped contribute to me being the teacher of who I am now. You have been a part of that. You have helped me grow and learn. We've talked about things that are hard. We've laughed about things that are funny. We've worked through some math problems together. We've stretched our patience. And really, I'm incredibly thankful to have been your fifth grade teacher. No one else gets that title. No one else has gotten or received that honor and privilege. Of course, Miss Goodman, though. So thank you. Thank you for showing up at school. Thank you for putting up with my dorky jokes. Thank you for being a student of mine. Thank you for saying good morning to me. Thank you for just responding to me from human to human. Some of you, thank you for letting me know that things were hard, but together we were able to get through it. I'm grateful for you. Because my life is never going to be the same because of you. I don't want this to be a goodbye. I hate saying that word. Even thinking about it makes me really sad. I don't know when I'll see some of you. Some of you I may never see again. But we have these really awesome things called technology, and now that we all know how to use Zoom and FaceTime, I hope I get to see you again. I hope that you remember to invite me to your soccer games and your football games. I hope that you remember that I want to see you graduate and walk across that high school stage. I hope that you remember to invite me and graduate to your college graduation. Because other than your family, I'll be your biggest fan. This year was not supposed to end like this. It really is unfair. And I want the month back. But for now, I'll just say see you later. Because it sounds a whole lot better than goodbye. I know I was your 5th grade teacher for 2020. But that's the thing. I'm your 5th grade teacher for the rest of your life. So I'm here for you for the rest of my life. No matter what, if you need me, I'm here. Find me, social media, email. Regardless, you are loved. And you'll always be loved by me. I love you guys. Man, I miss you guys. And like I said, some things don't work out the way you just wanted them to work out. I hope you enjoy your summer. Laugh a lot, relax a lot, whatever that may look like. Get some sun, it's beautiful weather. And then come August, be brave, be bold, be kind. Look for your bright spots. Find friends who will not only have your back, but encourage you to be successful, encourage you and want you to be successful. Don't get sidetracked by the drama, because you're better than that. Love on your parents well. Love on your family well. Until we see each other again, which hopefully will be sooner rather than later. I'll see you later.